Hello guys, what is happening? It's Cloudy Corgi here today with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how you're going to make some avatars in gacha. So I just made a bunch of random avatars. I'm still working on a bunch of them, but today I'm going to be showing you how to make the Micheal Afton avatar. So let me just swap this out real quick, and also if this is not your style, you can just kind of change it to your style if you want to. So how you're gonna make Micheal Afton is the first thing you're gonna do is the mask, because that's what I did, and then you do details after. So you're gonna turn the skin color white, and just I kind of adjusted this to my liking here, so you can kind of do whatever you want. You can copy mine if you want. I don't really care. Doesn't really matter either. So yeah, let's make him a little bit taller. I didn't make this for a little bit, so I'm just working on it. But this is based off of some other things I've heard, and then I just like to remove everything just to give it kind of like a feeling that you're just starting from the beginning, but you don't have to do that at all. So you can just skip this part. I don't know what time it's gonna be at the moment, so just guess if you really want to know. Also, I'm not gonna talk during this because why do I have to talk, you know? I just want to make it look as default and non-existent as possible. Just to start. I don't know, it's just for my satisfaction. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is the mask, obviously. So now that we have the skin color to white, I'm going to start with the facial features. So we're just going to find the right mouth here. On page 11, this mouth I usually use. You can adjust it later, but you can also kind of adjust it now just to get it a little more ready. You don't have to copy exactly what I do, just whatever you want to do. Now you can select this nose and turn it black. Adjust to how you like once again. You can readjust the mouth now that you see the nose, but you don't have to. Okay, so now we're going to get onto the eyes. So this confused me at first. So the tutorial I watched on how to make the mask, they went over here and selected this, right? And then I did the top one, but you can't do any other one but face accessory bottom. So make sure it's face accessory bottom, because I messed up on that and I thought it didn't work, but then it worked. So you can kind of just choose one of these three colors down here. I like to do the middle, and I like to put it kind of so I like to make it kind of small first here, and then you're gonna just adjust it to your liking once again. Just make sure it looks good. That's all. So now you're going to go to head and select, so go to page 3 and select the blue eyes in the corner, and go to pupils and select these ones. Well, actually you can really select any one, but this is just an example of what you can do. I like to make them as small as possible like that, and then make sure to make everything like a bright purple. There we go. But that doesn't, to add just a tiny bit of realism, I'll usually do that. I just think it looks a little more realistic. So when you want the eyes to move around, this is kind of what it's going to look like. And you can take a closer look now. So basically, yeah, you can choose really any pupil. Those are just the ones I usually use. So now you can start getting into the clothing. I usually, actually, so before you do the clothing, actually, make sure you don't select hats or go to this accessories. Make sure you go to accessory whatever. It doesn't matter. So make sure you're just on the right page because this is all very confusing. Go to page 10 and find these ears. Adjust these to your liking. You don't have to do this outline, but I just think it looks a little better with like the no outline kind of feel. But you can really do whatever you want. But that's an example of how I do it. It really depends on what your style is for making this. So you could just have the ears there for now and then you can fix it later. So the first hair is the one that literally everybody has, the front hair, and it's a very specific front hair that everybody's always looking for. If you're having trouble finding it like I did, you can just go to page 15, select the last one, and then keep clicking this button until you get to 316. Which is that hair. See, that's the hair that took me like 8 hours to find. It's like, why is it so hard to find that hair? Okay, so this is optional. You can kind of do whatever rear hair you want. It doesn't matter at all. So just, do your thing, There's so many hairs, but I like that one. You can't adjust your rear hair. You can only do back hair and front hair, which I think is weird, but so it depends on kind of your style once again. So, and then you can do any back hair, it doesn't matter. I like to keep mine short for a reason, and you'll see that in a second. You can adjust it if you really want to, but I usually don't want it to like show too much, like just a little bit like that. Okay, there's something missing. The ponytail. Everybody sees this. Everybody knows about this. It's the iconic gacha ponytail for Micheal Afton. I don't know why. It's just a thing, so let's add it in. You could also adjust it if you want to make it like fade in a little bit more. So now you can just kind of do like whatever hair color works for you for this avatar. I don't really care. It doesn't matter. Oh my god, oops. DoorDash, get out of here. Anyways, I like DoorDash, but not right now. So, oh my god, what just happened? Okay, so when you're making this avatar, there's so many different browns to choose from, so it doesn't really matter. You could do like any of the darker, like this dark one. You can do any of these. Maybe not that, but like these. You can do these ones, or you can do these ones. I'm gonna use these ones, I think, right now though. I'm gonna start from dark to add a little bit of color. See, this is not easy. I'm kind of making this up as I go, but I also kind of know what I'm doing too at the same time. It's really confusing when you're content creating here. So, I like to make the outline kind of similar there. Oh, and to add realism, I usually, I just add a little face shadow, just a tiny bit. So, like, watch this. This is gonna look weird, but you just find where it starts and make it, like, darker. I don't know why, I just like doing this, but I do. See, does that not look kind of realistic, though, because of, like, the shadow? I don't know. Your opinion. Okay, so for the clothing, it's a whole different story for this avatar. It's a little bit more confusing from here. So you have two options here. So if you don't want to go, so let me show you what it's going to do. So in accessories, you have scarf top, scarf bottom, and that. It doesn't really matter which one you want unless you want to add some of your own accessories. But let me tell you something. If you don't like any of these ties, any of them, these are the only other ties they offer. You can also Here's another hack. If you don't like those, you can kind of make your own here. Just choose it, and yeah. But if you don't like any of those, just use this shirt right there. And if you don't like that, I don't know what to tell you. Just don't add a tie. But it's gonna look kind of weird because this is kind of my style. So you can watch a different tutorial if you don't like my designs. It's totally fine. I'm a little bit newer to content creating, so yeah. Anyways, now we are going to move on to the clothing. So first we're gonna get our color. I usually like to do brighter yellow. I don't know where I got it from. Just don't ask. I'll do that outline. Maybe a little darker. Nah, this one. Okay. I have a really weird thing with outlines, and I'm obsessed with them. Okay, I like to do shirt number 2 there. Oh, and now for the most boring part, me trying to find the right sleeve. Okay. Oh, that's already there. So on page 3 or 6, you can have this one. And just watch me add my outline for now, I guess. Customize it however you like it. Doesn't really matter. Okay. And there we go. We're gonna worry about the pants after. Okay, so now we're just going to go to extra and do shoulder and go to the last page and find this. This is so iconic in gacha. I do not know how it started. But now the red, oh no, wrong thing. On the outline, you can do like a little red because I don't know why people do this, but now I can't stop doing it. It just looks so like the other ones. Oh, and for the wrist, you can add like whatever you want. I just kind of do this. Doesn't really matter what you do though. All's gonna look good. You don't have to do anything for the right wrist, but you can do something, I guess, but I'm not going to. And if you really want to do something for your knee, you could, but I recommend doing that after you do the pants to kind of see how it looks first. So now it's time for the accessories. So you have some options here. Like I said, if you don't like any of the ties, you can do this one. But since I am not going to do that, I'm going to make my own tie. Just how I like it. You could choose either. So this is how you can make your own tie if you don't like either of those options. So you can do this one or this one, but I like this one. Sorry, I'm moving locations. I'm moving locations real quick because I was sitting in my dad's chair. And as you all know, I'm using my dad's phone. So it's kind of a weird situation. Anyways. So now let's get back in. Wait, I just try to plug it into the audio. Okay, so now we're going to just turn it any color you really want it to be. But I'm just going to do like a little bit darker white. And once again, do whatever you want for the outline. And then for the scarf bottom, you can choose this tie, or this tie. I like this one. So I think, yeah, you can't adjust it, but if you want it to look a little different, whatever, do whatever. So, yeah, it doesn't really matter, does it? Anyway. I'll do purple. And adds outline. I don't know why I just make the outline so bright. It's just my style. Anyway. Okay, so now that we have your tie, or if you didn't add a tie, whatever, but I'm warning you, looks kind of weird. So now that you're going to do that, you're going to go to accessories, go to shirt logo. This is really optional. So your two options to make it look however you want, you can go to page 2 and select this, turn it yellow, and oh my, so You could turn it any color you want because I accidentally put it the same yellow as the shirt. But you'll see the other option if you choose white for your shirt, and you can kind of do whatever you want if your shirt color is different.
Hey,
so
turn the Bluetooth off.
Okay, hold up. I'm turning the Bluetooth off. Okay. Like I said, this is my dad's phone, not mine. Anyway.
And I don't want to disrupt your audio.
Yeah, because they probably couldn't hear me for like 8 minutes, so. Anyway. So now we're just going to go to choose just a color. Just choose a color. I don't really care. If you did yellow like me, I did the wrong thing. So you go see that little that thing that says position. Well, it says POS, but that stands for position. So you're just gonna click it until it goes there. So that's number 1. That's option number 1. But I haven't showed you what it looks like on the other color. So just pretend that the outline isn't yellow because I am not changing my whole entire outfit just to show you 2 options. Oh, dang it. Yes, I am. Okay, whatever. Okay, so now if you go here, you go to page 2, select that. Now you can make it yellow. Or not that bright, yeah. Yellow. Security guard, woo! Okay, now let's change it back to my color because I don't mind the yellow, but it's just not mine, so it's not my thing. Daddy, everybody on my thing can hear you probably. Anyway.
Some background music.
Anyways, guys, so now you don't have to do this. I was just giving you guys examples of what it can look like. Anyways, so now we're going to get into the other option.
Auntie Kelly said you guys can go pizza or break side. You can get a pretzel, whatever you prefer.
Okay, sorry. Many things happening today. So, yeah. Anyways, back to accessories. Choose the shirt logo if you really wanted to.
What pizza place? Ranch or something?
No.
I'll just... let's make it a little darker. Yeah, I like that.
Right
okay, if you don't want the shirt logo and it looks weird, here's another option. It's literally just accessorizing at this point. It's so random. So, I like to, if I'm not going to do that, I'd add a jacket. Which doesn't make any sense, but trust me, it looks kind of good in my opinion. So, now you're just going to choose a jacket. Make it purple if you want to. If you don't have let's just pretend my tie was always red. How about that? Yeah. My tie was definitely red this whole time. Let's make it dark red. Yeah, it was definitely red this whole time. It definitely was never purple. Okay, so now you can just kind of do whatever you want. Yeah, that's another option. Oh, and you can also choose whatever jacket you want. What? Okay, now you can just kind of do whatever you want. It doesn't matter, but I like to use the shirt logo because I don't know why. Anyways, so now it's time to go into the pants. You can do whatever you want here. So I'm just going to change the color back to normal. Make it like that. Anyways, you can kind of just choose whatever pants works. Those ones look so thick all of a sudden. Okay, I'm just gonna do these ones because I literally don't care. This is gonna look so much different than my other Michael Afton, but whatever. So now you can kind of, if you really want to add a belt, you can add a belt. Like, you can kind of do whatever you want. Oh my god, my shirt is too long. There we go. So you can shorten your shirt. It doesn't matter, especially if you used a tie. So just make it look like a belt. It's pretty simple. Anyway, this is what it will look like with this shirt, and this is what it looks like with this shirt. So, yeah. And now, we can't just go to work with those shoes. No, we're not doing that. So, now, choose a shoe. I don't know what to suggest at this point. I've never looked at Michael Afton's feet. Why would I? I never looked at his feet, so I don't know. I really don't know. Because I don't look at random people's feet. That's not me trying to sound normal. It's literally me telling the truth. I don't look at other people's feet. So, yeah. Oh, woo! I almost forgot about the tint. You can do whatever tint you want, but for him, I usually do like, oh, why does it look so bright? Dark. We want it dark. More dark. What the heck? What the actual heck? It's usually dark. Okay, there we go. So, yeah. Let's see how much different this looks from my other Michael Afton. I just realized how bad my other Michael Afton looks. I don't know if I like this. Wait, what? Where did it go? Oh. Which one do you think's better? Okay, this one kind of looks weird now. You know what? Let's just pretend that other Michael Afton didn't exist. I don't like it anymore. Yeah, that one's a little better. Oh, and next in the series is how to make Elizabeth both ways. Yeah, this is probably what it's gonna look like. But I'm not swapping out this girl. She looks so good in my opinion. So yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Now I'm gonna go make this excessive thumbnail for this video that you probably saw at the beginning of the video. Bye.